Hello everybody, this is Greyzo and welcome back to A Game of Thrones here in Crusader Kings. We have had a new bookmark added. We now are able to play the Defiance of Duskendale, and that's exactly what we're going to do in today's episode. It is a very hard start, so let's play around and see if we can maybe achieve our goals. We're going to pick Lord Denys. If you're not familiar with the Defiance of Duskendale, it was a bold rebellion by House Darklin during King Aerys II, his reign. Lord Denys Darklin refused to pay royal taxes and he wanted to get greater autonomy. So he lured Aerys into a trap, he'd taken him hostage. It lasted for about 6 months. Tywin Lannister hesitated to risk the king's life during the siege, and ultimately Barristan Selmy infiltrated the fort and rescued Aerys. So that's a little bit about the story, but there is actually some flavor text here, so let's jump in. We're going to pick Lord Denys here. House Darklin is famed for providing more sworn swords to the Kingsguard than any other house, proving countless times over their fealty to the crown. But Denys Darklin is a man driven to the extreme. Some say to help the people of his city, some say by the counsel of his Moorish wife. Either way, he now faces an army outside of his gates led by the dreaded hand of the king, a king who he holds hostage. Will House Darklin fame return to infamy in an instant, or will Lord Denys succeed in leveraging the king's safety for a greater prosperity of his people? This is going to be very tough. Let's jump into it. So there should be some additional background stories I expect to pop up as we load in here. I love how quick and how often they update the AGOT mod. I can be the bane of like some saves that I have in some older games, but I really love the flavor and the excitement that they bring by adding new stuff all the time. Let me just jump out of debug mode in case that causes any issues. My prisoner, the caged dragon. My ploy has worked. King Aerys II sits alone in a cell, huddled in a corner like a captured dog. I can hear him now calling me traitors. They're calling me a traitor across the realm. Is it treason to ask for what your house has earned 100 times over and more? So he feels like because they've paid their dues to the realm, he's owed a little bit more. A charter to match the Dornish, that was my only request. With a charter I could have saved my port. With a charter I could bring my house to its former strength. Yet even after centuries of service, Lord Tywin, we're all very aware of who Lord Tywin is, his rejection was swift. I was left at a fork in the road. I could let my house fall into ruin, or I could find a weakness in the lion's armour. I chose the latter. I knew Aerys would ride out to meet me when goaded. The man is a fool. He delivered himself to me like a freshly caught meal. Now I must extract from him what I need. I hope his will is as weak as his mind. So we have an option here to get the trade Torturer. We have Sir John Hollard here, my brother-in-law. We have Sir Simon Hollard here, my master-at-arms. And Lord Roger, my admiral, vassal, and knight. Neat. Let's gather the instruments. So we gained a Torturer trade. Let's just have a look around here. There has been a war declared to try and free the king. Why complicate matters? There is nothing like a good old rack. The sound of when bones and sinews snap is quite unforgettable, but not as unforgettable as the pain King Aerys is soon to experience. You could listen to his screams for hours. What a guy. What a guy here. Lord Denys is ambitious, arrogant, wrathful. He is amateurish plotter. I would say he's a professional plotter after pulling this off. Torturer, and he has served as a knight. Interesting. King Aerys II will get recently tortured. Major health penalty. He gains 180 stress. And he also gains the trait lunatic. You wonder why they call him the Mad King. This obviously led to a lot of his paranoia regarding his Kingsguard. Okay, so we have 3,000 troops. We only have 100 armoured footmen, do we? And we're up against the might of Casterly Rock in the form of the Lannisters. Now, all he has is Lion Knights and Levies, but he outmatches me 10-1. Is there anything we could do here? My spouse here is the Lowborn. I feel like we should go down intrigue, but I'm going to take Marshall, and we're going to take the extra advantage. It may actually come in handy. How's our knights? We'll also create an accolade, but we have some decent knights. I'm likely going to do something that the character wouldn't do, but I would like to see if we can win this. We're going to divorce our wife if we're allowed. So our patron aspect, we are going to take the warrior just to get some extra score in battles. Arrange a marriage. My player and son, alliance power. I don't think anybody will. Nobody's going to want to ally with us, right? Pretty sure. What about Pentos? You got a daughter? You do. Arrange a marriage. I'm at war. And the fate differs from us. Okay, I don't think we're going to get allies, lads. This is going to be real tough. Gold is not something that we have. Family members can get married. My brother. Can we get you at least... We're not going to get them to marry their cousins. There's 0 alliances available. What we'll do is we'll marry for... Can we have women as knights? Let's just see here. Nope, it doesn't look like it. We can only have men. Okay, well, let's have a look at a council. We could probably get married to get a good steward. Could put our wife on chivalry just for a little bit of a boost. Put you on martial as well. Defender advantage +2. Let's do Duskendale. We'll just chill in the Dunfort. Maybe wait for them to attack us. We should have, hopefully, defender advantage. Okay, so we could do with getting an admiral as well. Is there anybody better than you? No. Okay, so we're looking for a good steward. Yeah. Our kids, I'm just going to say relevance. Marry your cousin there. My brother. Yeah, how about you? Can you get me a different... Marry this lady. I wonder if I can put her as my admiral. Is there anything we could do? We're going to have to raise our armies. I wonder where they're going to come from. They probably have already... They're starting to raise their forces over in Castle Rock in the Westerlands. Thankfully, we're not up against the Targaryen, so it's not a massive war. And I'm hoping that if we stay put, we might be able to defeat them. We can create an accolade. Let's go ahead and do that. Sir Simon Hollard. You can get contender. Anything that's good here? No, that's not really good. Tactician. Men-at-arms counter efficiency. Good enough. Let's take it. Get you a successor. We don't need that right now. We'll just hire another accolade. These are the lads that showed up at the start, so something to boost heavy infantry would be great. Stalwart. Army toughness. I'll take it. Okay, helps us a little bit. It's not perfect. Any mercenaries available? They're all way too expensive. Okay. So I think what we'll do is we'll actually buy some more of these. And that's the majority of our gold gone. I don't even know if this is possible, lads. Let's raise our armies. Is there any other special event that we could take? Let's just have a look here. We could potentially... Do we have any... We have Stalwart, which is the lethal and tapered longsword engraved with gold metalwork, is a sight to behold and has proven deadly in combat over the generations of the Darklins have brought it to battle. Kings, lords and knights from House Darklin have wielded this sword against many adversaries in defense of more kings than any other house. So it does give us prestige, it gives us control, it gives us martial, but that's about it. I'm curious... I know it's something that he wouldn't do, right? I know he wouldn't do this. Who's actually leading this army? Hopefully not me. Say commander skill. Me. Okay. I'm curious if we could maybe sell that sword. Sell artifacts. Yeah, we would get 1,400 gold for it. Let's just see. if we get 1,400 gold, we could potentially get these guys. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do two things. Let's request a loan, and then let's sell that sword. We're going to lose a bunch of levels of fame and all that sort of stuff. I don't really care about that right now. Are dynasties falling into disrepute? Yeah, well, that's what happens when you capture a king. Dishonor comes at a cost. All of that's fine. All of that's fine right now. Give me the money from the Iron Bank, please. Ally joins the war. Prince Rhaegar has joined the war. No, he's going to sail over from Dragonstone. That's bad. How many soldiers has he got? 5,000. He has mainly levies. Okay. I mean, what we could do is, like, if push comes to shove, we'll just execute King Aerys and we'll go out in style, right? Come on, bank. Did someone just join us? Someone did join us. One of my vassals. Okay, great. We get them merged. Need to keep an eye on these Targaryens. I did ask for that loan, right? I did. Can we get the pop-up, please? Yeah, we want all of the gold. Okay, now we can buy better mercs. We can buy... With 2,400, we could buy... What have they got? They have crossbowmen and they have heavy cavalry. So we need something that at least counters that. This counters archers, which kind of crossbowmen, I suppose. Hopefully. And heavy cavalry. Okay, let's... I feel like these are quite cheap. Can we get two? Let's do these. And then... heavy cavalry. Or we could get these. Yeah, I'll take these as well. The blue company, right? Yeah, let's do that. We still have a lot more soldiers. So we have about 5,000 soldiers. They will hopefully have a disembarkment penalty. We'll put myself in charge. I don't have my sword anymore. And the Lannisters are coming for us. Okay, Duskendale. Let me just do something here just so I can see the borders of my county a little bit easier. I'm gonna have one try at this. We're not gonna save scummer or anything. We're just gonna try it. This is how I would play it anyway. But curious to see if you have any thoughts or if you've managed to play this yourself and be successful. Let me know in the comments. I do enjoy hard starts, as you know, on the channel. So we'd lose our advantage here, but they'll be recently disembarked, so I think we should take this fight. Yeah, just chill there. Are they locked in? They are locked in for a move. Okay, the Targaryens are turning around, and we have 10,000 Lannisters at our door. So if we can stop them from meeting up, that would be swell. Oops. Can we take these guys out? We'll probably win. Might be too much. Yeah, the 30,000 Lannisters is just too much, man. Okay, well, you know what? I think we tried our best. They're probably going to capture us, right? Before they capture us, let's do this one thing. While he's in our grasp, let's murder the king. The war is invalidated. So we'll take that as a tie. We'll take it as a tie rather than a loss. And we'll disband our soldiers. I assume the realm hates us. I mean, Rhaegar is the real winner there, right? He gets the throne. He didn't even get the land. So, yeah, that is... I should have checked what happened if I enforced my demands. Let me know in the comments what happens if you actually win. I'd be very curious. But that was my thought. I thought maybe we'd be able to get lucky. You might be able to get lucky if you let Rhaegar land, take out some of his soldiers, get some war score. You might even be able to white peace it. Another option, just while we're here, another option might be that you sail around to Castle Rock and get a capture. But that, I mean, this is really hard to siege because of the fort level. So I would say that's probably one of the harder options. The Lannisters don't take that much attrition as they walk over to Duskendale. You can't get an alliance anywhere else. I mean, you could probably get an alliance maybe before the battle starts, because you're not at war. You might be able to secure Pentos somehow and then do what I done and sell the sword and get some mercenaries. But yeah, that's really it. It is very hard for a reason. Let me know your thoughts, feedback, and comments. Hopefully you enjoyed this strategy. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off, and that's okay. We don't win every time. Thank you so very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Take care, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.